Fellas, if you want to change your life, become more productive, start formulating strong, powerful ideas to start moving, actual momentum in your life, and knowing the exact strategies you need to do and formulate to, get to your goals, it's super, super important that you reach a flow state in your life, in your mind, and just in your overall day-to-day life. If you don't master this skill, you are toast and you're constantly going to be operating at half of your optimal potential. Once I started implementing, these things that allowed me to get to flow state, the ideas, the work, the overall state of my mind is so much more powerful leading in towards, my true purpose, my true goals, and the things I know I should be doing. I'm on my way there because of the fact that I've learned this skill. Now, whether you're in a rut at the moment, you don't know what to do, you don't have answers, or whether you're doing okay, you may be at 50, 60% of your potential, but you're missing something, you don't really have a true purpose, or maybe you want to build your personal brand, you're stuck in your head, you don't know what to say, you don't really have any ideas, nothing's forming to help people. If any of this shit is you and you're not running at your optimal self, you need to master this problem, and that is getting yourself into flow state. Now, how do you get into flow state? How do you get in that mindset where fear is just off the table, doesn't even exist, where you have the ability to just form really, really good, strong ideas just randomly through thought? How does that happen? How do you get there? Well, you have to change this in your life, and you have to start basically curating a system in your routine to be able to get there, right? So this doesn't just happen overnight. You have to be committed and, commit to a few things in your life. Now, let's quickly go through it. The first thing is you need to feel good, right? So your body needs to feel healthy and good. So if you're not eating whole foods and you don't have a diet that's dialed in, that's the first step. If you're not doing that, get that sorted. The next thing is exercise, right? Obviously, you need to exercise to feel good. So these are the two basic principles that you should be doing anyway, especially if you're watching this channel. If you're not, fucking get it sorted and do it. Now, it goes deeper than that though. Everyone usually eats well and exercises if you're in the self-development field and you're watching my YouTube channel, but that's not enough, right? That's just the basics. It's beginner fucking shit. You need to start doing some extra things in your life to be able to reach this state that leads you towards your potential. One of these things is meditation. Super, super important that you are doing this daily, so your mind gets a chance to just fucking rest and not think, right? So you have the ability to truly think outside of the bullshit and let your mind come up with ideas and strategies that you can implement to get you to your goals, right? Your mind can't do that when it's all messed up, bundled in all sorts of shit. The best ideas have come from when I have just done a meditation session, or I've just gone out for a walk with my own thoughts after a meditation session, right? I'm super focused, I'm super dialed in, and all I'm thinking about is how I can change, how I can be better, and I'm thinking about cool ideas of, life and what I think is interesting to me, right? So that's the first thing. You must master meditation. It's not that fucking hard. 10 minutes a day in the morning, just get it done. Second thing is having a chance to actually think, right? No one usually gives themselves any time to sit down and think about what they want to do, nothing, right? So if you can, go on a walk, right? Go to a cafe, right? Do some journaling, anything that allows you to actually think about your life situation or just think about ideas. Give yourself some time. One thing that I do is I'll go for a walk, I'll go to a cafe, and I'll just literally sit there for like 30 minutes to an hour. And I'll just write down ideas in my notes, things that I might want to tweet, YouTube videos that I might want to make, goals that I know I need to have, or things that I need to do to be able to get to my goals. Or I'll just literally sit there and think. You need to have this time to yourself, and things will come, ideas will come, they'll start to flow. You do that every day, you'll be sweet on what you need to do, the plans you need to do, going forward to become better. The next thing, guys, is network, right? If you're around people that are better than you, smarter than you, or making more money than you, imagine the conversations you're going to be having with them, right? So you want to get around a strong network, a network of people that actually are winning and they want to win, because when you are having conversations with people, that is another way you can form ideas and get momentum, right? They might say something that will help you. They might have already gone through some bullshit or some obstacles that you don't have to go through now because they did it, right? There's so many positive things. It curates and forms your ideas or betters them or gives you different perspectives of, what goals you have or what things you want to accomplish. It's basically a compound effect. If you apply all these things together in one, and you do this daily, you will kill it, right? And really all it involves is a strong morning routine of getting those basics done. Obviously just living a fucking simple, normal life that's healthy, and then putting yourself in locations where you can build a strong network, right? If you're in fucking Perth, Australia, or some Western town, right, you're chalked. You're not gonna find anyone, if any, people that are on your level, looking to grow, looking to build. You're all doing the same shit. So you need to get out and start traveling. So whether you save up a bunch of money and leave, or you start making money online. Now, we don't need to go into that because I fucking talk about this shit all the time. If you want to know how to do that, watch my channel, I'll help out. But overall, the reason I want to make this video is because once you do achieve flow state and you have that, the life you want starts to form. The things that you want in life start to form. And if you think that you're going to get to your optimal self without having these things dialed in, you're a fucking moron, right? You're not going to get anywhere near you want to get. So if you actually want to change your life, you're sick of your current situation and you want to run at that, 2.0 version of yourself, get all these things dialed in, right? Health dialed in, sleep dialed in, meditation daily, learn presence, practice presence, listen to the fucking audiobook, journal with your thoughts. And one thing that I didn't mention as a bonus here for you is self-education daily. Whether it's a podcast, whether it's a book, spend some time out of your day to listen to others. Strong-minded people, successful people. You'll start to stem some ideas from them and form a lot of cool, strategies and ways to live your own life, and not only build not only that, but build your own skills, build the skills that you want to build, to whether it means increasing income or increasing your ability to help people. Whatever it is that your goal is, self-education is a must. You have to be learning every day. You don't know it all, right? It's probably one of the bigger mistakes I made, was just stopping that. I used to be just fucking dived in self-education up until I was like 19 and kind of slowed down a bit. If I just kept that up and read like a book a month or whatever it is, I'd be in a much different spot. But we learn along the journey, and going forward, I know this now. So I know what routine I need to follow in order to get to my goals. As long as I stick to that, remain present, I have delayed gratification. There's no fear. I'm not looking into the future and how many fucking views I have or how much money I'm making or why is this not happening. I don't care. I'm enjoying the process. I'm formulating good ideas and I'm helping people. That's kind of the mindset you want to be operating in, and you do that through the methods I just said in this video. So hopefully that helps, guys. Any questions, put it down in the comments. If you want coaching, the description, there will be a link below there. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Of course, subscribe to the channel. Peace.